Thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring this video. El Salvador. Just a few years ago, the only accolade this tiny Central American nation was recognized for was as the murder capital of the world, with gang violence terrorizing communities and local businesses. Fast forward to today, however, and things look very different. Mostly down to this guy. Currently serving his second term as the country's president, Nayib Bukele describes himself as the world's coolest dictator. And though not without his critics, since he took office, El Salvador's homicide rate has continued decreasing and is now the lowest in all the Americas. Suddenly, everyone wants to visit El Salvador. And that's how I find myself here too, eager to learn more about this miracle transformation and embark on a journey through this mysterious Central American country.
¿Es primera vez que viene a El Salvador usted?
Sí, es mi primera vez que vengo a El Salvador. Estoy muy feliz de estar acá.
Ustedes van a ver cómo está de cambio al país, está muy bonito.
La situación ha mejorado mucho acá, ¿no?
Los años anteriores fueron duros. La gente se afligía demasiado porque lo renteaban.
Yeah. ¿Te extorsionaron una vez como taxista?
Sí, como 20 veces en los 52 años que tengo de trabajar en esto. Perdían dinero porque no lo mataban.
¿En serio?
Lo mataban.
Wow.
Hoy ya se ha visto un cambio bastante bueno.
¿Y cómo son los salvadoreños?
Todos somos bien amistosos. Nos gusta que nos visiten de otros países.
¿Sí? ¿Y cómo te llamas?
Mi nombre es Ramón Marroquín. Ramón Marroquín.
Ramón Marroquín.
Sí. ¿Ha probado las pupusas de aquí de El Salvador o las va a ir a probar ahora?
No, nunca he probado pupusas. Son ricas.
¿Quieres ir a un local preferido de acá?
Ay, ¿hay un local acá en el camino?
Sí, hay un local preferido aquí. Vamos a ir a probar esas pupusas sabrosas.
Oh, sí, ok.
Sí.
Gracias. Hola. ¿Qué son las pupusas entonces, Ramón? ¿Qué son las buenas?
La revuelta es la más clásica y la de queso.
Es la de queso, el frijol, chicharrón.
Sí.
Ok. La gente acá, desde pequeño, desde niños, comen pupusas.
Pupusa.
Uy, mira, las pupusas. Gracias.
Lo puedes agarrar así.
Con la mano.
Sí, con la mano.
A probar la pupusa. Mi primera pupusa acá. Oh yeah. So good. Muy rico, señor. ¿Cuántas veces por semana comes pupusas?
En la mañana comí.
Oh, ya comiste esta mañana. Y mira, si he llegado al país ni siquiera media hora y ya estoy comiendo mi primera pupusa. Me gustó mucho. Gracias para la iniciación al mundo de las pupusas, señor. Y ahora continuamos al hotel, ¿sí? A San Salvador. Esta música es de Salvador.
Sí.
¿Te gusta?
Este es bailable.
Este sí.
Con la soberbia esperanza, hoy entré a tu balcón. Con la soberbia esperanza, con la esperanza de verlo prendido a tu pelo mañana en la plaza. Con la esperanza de verlo prendido a tu pelo mañana en la plaza.
Muchas gracias, Ramón. Ha sido un viaje muy divertido. Chao, gracias. Wow, the view from my balcony is amazing. Like, you can see the San Salvador volcano. It is incredible. I cannot wait to go and explore this country. I'm so excited. I also just love being able to have a place where I can work from, and this place is amazing, which reminds me, I'm going to be working a lot on my website whilst I'm here, and I've got an amazing offer for you guys in this video. I have 10% to offer you off Squarespace, So they're an online website design service. They've got lots of beautiful, professional, ready-made website templates for you to choose from. And with their drag and drop technology, it makes it very easy to do things like drop the photos that you want in your website, choose things like your font and color aesthetic. I love the website I built with them. It was super easy and I went for a very minimal aesthetic. So just very clean colors, a drop down along the top so I can showcase things like my YouTube videos and my social media. It also allowed me to have a contact form so potential sponsors can get in touch with me. They also have a Squarespace Blueprint AI technology, which is incredible because it works a little bit like ChatGPT. So you basically give it a prompt and it comes up with things like an about section for your website or a product description. So again, it makes it very easy even if you have no prior experience building a website, which I really didn't. Once you've launched your website, Squarespace also have lots of really useful tools to maintain it. Things like analytics, which allows you to break it down and see where your traffic is coming from. And then you can really decide whether you need to switch up your website strategy or not. So I recommend building your website with Squarespace. Just head to squarespace.com/MelliniAngelica. You get a free trial. Once you're ready to launch your website or domain, you can get 10% off using my code MelliniAngelica when you enter it at the final stage of checkout. So have fun building your amazing website and let me know if you do, because I'd love to check it out. So here we are today, in the capital, San Salvador. I've always said that a place's food, and more specifically its markets, are the quickest, best way to gain an insight into a culture and a people. So I'm heading straight to the heart of the city, the Central Market. It's very interesting because El Salvador is a country that has a very kind of blended culture between Spanish European influences, because of course the Spanish colonized this country, but also indigenous influences. And so that's really kind of reflected in the food, in the markets. It's so interesting. There's a lot of tortillas. Hi. Hola. Hola. Tortillas de maíz o sí? Ah, so they have a lot of corn tortillas. La gente le gusta mucho. Sí, wow. El maíz viene de acá, de El Salvador. Nacional. Ah, interesting, because you always think like Mexico is the place that has the corn tortilla. Here they eat it a lot on the side. Es interesante porque siempre piensas que es México que tiene la tortilla, ¿no? Pero acá se hace mucho también. Sí. En México son delgaditas y en la zona. Son más gruesas y en México delgaditas. Ah, okay, that makes sense. They look so fresh. Muchas gracias. Ciao. They look very fresh and they smell amazing. ¿Qué son estos? ¿Es una fruta?
Fruta, dulce.
¿Quieres probarlo? Yeah, okay. ¿Es una fruta local? Oh, nunca había escuchado. ¿Y lo comes así nomás? ¿Tiene una pepita o no? ¡Wow! ¡Es dulce! Es interesante porque hay muchas cosas que nunca he visto, como esas frutas, como el cocote, ¿no? Es muy interesante. ¡Ah! Gracias, muy amable, muchas gracias. Muchas gracias. Chao. El mango. Es rico. Mucho mango acá. Sí, mucho mango. Wow, gracias. ¿Y así lo comes? Uy, sí, muy rico. Muy dulce. Oh my God, sí. Y aquí se consigue mucho.
Hay bastante. Tamaños así, mire uno.
Gracias para el mango, ¿no? ¿Estos?
Frijoles frescos.
Oh, it's frijol. I never thought that frijol looked like that. Interesting. Wow, you can really find everything in this market. Apart from all the fruit and veg, they're just selling things like, there's these people selling bras. I just nearly tripped over this crate, looked down, and there are live chickens just sitting inside them. Maybe you can buy chickens too, who knows? After seeing all this food, I'm ravenous.
and I've been told by some friendly locals that there's a covered section with some food stalls where I'm able to sample some local dishes. To be honest, they all look delicious. But I head to the one which is packed with locals, always a safe move at the market. This heat calls for one thing and one thing only: cold seafood. There's a zesty black clam and corn ceviche, and a classic prawn cocktail with pink sauce.
In this heat, it's delicious.
Acompáñalo con uno de esos.
Esos,
Acompáñalo con uno.
oh, I love that the locals telling me how to eat this the right way. ¿Vienes acá mucho para comer?
Sí, he venido quizás como unas 5 veces.
Unas 5 veces.
Pero sí me gusta.
Es muy alegre el ambiente.
Es alegre.
¿Cómo son la gente de El Salvador? ¿Sí?
Trazando la manera de ser lo más honesto posible.
Sí. Las cosas han cambiado mucho en el país, ¿no? Antes eran muchas bandillas.
Sí, si tú ibas para una parte, te pedían de dónde eres.
Ah, sí.
Y si no eras de esa zona, podías morir. Pero hoy no. Pues tú puedes caminar por cualquier calle de El Salvador y nadie te va a decir nada. Nadie te va a detener.
Parece que es todo por el Bukele, ¿no? ¿Te gusta Bukele?
Por supuesto,
¿Sí?
200%.
200%. Él cambió todo. Lo que yo no entiendo es que escuchas mucho de que, él invirtió mucho en la policía y en los militares. Y además mandó a hacer este gran cárcel, ¿no? Donde metió todos los miembros de las pandillas. Entonces, ¿por qué ningún presidente antes de él hizo eso?
Porque no lo hicieron porque era un negocio.
Corrupción.
Era un negocio.
Eso es horrible.
Ya.
Me alegro que las cosas realmente han cambiado, ¿no? Salud. Salud. Encantada, mucho gusto.
Al cabo ya había pensado meterlo por malo al carro, que cerros y acá corales a todos los ha tumbado. ¡Otra vez! Luego que ya se hizo del ramo, vaya de la Candelaria.
Strolling through San Salvador's historic centre, I'm reminded that once, not too long ago, this was a setting for criminal activity, gang violence, and a general lack of security. But not anymore. It's been cleaned up. There's a shiny new National Library, idyllic plazas towered over by beautiful cathedrals. Children play merrily as parents look on with seemingly not a care in the world. It's quaint, beautiful, and feels anything but unsafe.
Ustedes son de acá, ¿no? De El Salvador.
Sí.
¿Cómo son las cosas ahora en El Salvador? ¿Tranquilo?
Diferentes. Este es un proceso sociológico que apenas está comenzando, porque tiene que haber cambios económicos y también cambios sociales. Para generar nuevos empleos necesitamos que empresas extranjeras vengan a invertir a El Salvador, y lo están haciendo.
Claro.
Tenemos millones de salvadoreños trabajando en Estados Unidos que no pensaban regresar. Ahora están volviendo y traen plata para invertir, para proyectos, y eso es bueno. Nosotros en El Salvador estamos apenas comenzando a arreglar los problemas que tenemos. Estamos en el inicio, pero hay una esperanza.
Bueno, ojalá que se cumpla, ¿no? It's been a very interesting first day here in San Salvador, and just meeting the locals and gauging what it's like now. What is life in El Salvador like today? It's hard to imagine that just a few years ago it would have been impossible for the locals to come to this place, to come downtown, because it was that dangerous. So nice to see them out and about and everybody just so free and so happy.
Don't forget to join my YouTube memberships for access to bonus footage from my trips and personal Q&As with me where I answer your questions like where I'm from and how I got started with content creation. The link to join is in the description box below. San Salvador's main bus terminal sees hundreds of buses shuttle people to every part of this small country every day. But something you should know about bus terminals in El Salvador is that their usage goes way beyond mere transportation hubs. Most of them are some sort of combination market, depot, and food court. And I'm starting to realise that these terminals also happen to be one of the best places in the country to eat some seriously cheap and delicious local food. Long journey ahead? No need to worry about breakfast because you can have it here at the bus terminal. The classic Salvadoran breakfast. There's scrambled eggs with peppers, refried beans, cream cheese, fresh warm tortillas, and a strong black coffee to start the day.
This is the best way to start the day in El Salvador, and honestly, the places in the bus terminals are some of the best places to get, the typical lunch or breakfast. Delicious, cheap, amazing. Love the fresh tortillas that they do here. What I love about El Salvador are these sorts of places. I mean, like a bus terminal. It literally feels like a relic of the past. You come here and you just have a look at everything that's going on around you. People selling scratch cards, people repairing shoes in the old-fashioned way. And it's like you don't need to go to a monument to see history because it's all around you. You just need to know where to go. It's amazing. Local life here is just a spectacle in itself.
If there's one thing you'll notice about El Salvador, it's that there's no shortage of transportation to get the locals to where they need to be. I've seen pimped up minivans, pickup trucks packed with commuters hanging on for dear life, even tuk-tuks. And then, of course, there's a so-called chicken bus. More than transportation, El Salvador's buses are a highly regarded expression of individuality and pride.
Okay, I think this is my bus.
What started out as yellow school buses in the United States were later auctioned and made their way here sometime in the 80s. Drivers breathed life back into them with colourful paint jobs and often quirky accessories.
These buses are quite a vibe. They're all kind of designed in these cool ways. I like the spoilers on the top as well.
Though destinations are posted on the windshield, it can be a little daunting to get on these buses. But rest assured, the friendly locals are there to help.
Muy cool el autobús. Es divertido, ¿no? Sí, a mí me gusta. La música, muchos vendedores, ¿no? Que suben a vender sus cosas, ¿no? ¿A ti te gusta el bus?
Bueno.
¿Sí? De Londres, de Inglaterra.
These buses attract hawkers of all kinds, making sure your journey is as comfortable as can be, given that you're sitting, sometimes for hours, on seats made for school kids.
Gracias. I love how you can just buy everything on the bus. Like, you're not going to go hungry. You want snacks, they've got snacks. You want drinks, they've got drinks. You want a toothbrush, they've got a toothbrush. They've got everything. Very fun ride that was.
El Salvador's numerous volcanoes have blessed it with some seriously beautiful landscapes, none more so than Lake Coatepeque. Formed approximately 50,000 years ago following a volcanic eruption and the subsequent collapse of the volcano's caldera, creating a stunning blue lake which is now a popular place for both visitors and wealthy Salvadorans with holiday homes on the banks of the lake to while away a weekend enjoying aquatic activities or just lazing around taking in the views.
Okay, so this is my first time jet skiing and I have no idea how to do it, so someone's gonna come with me, basically take me around the lake. So, let's go. Okay. Okay, so this is our first time jet skiing. Woo! ¿Dónde? I put my hands here or here? ¿Qué es mejor? ¿Acá? ¿Sí? Okay, let's go. Sí, lista. Whoa! Wow, this is so much fun! Okay. All right, so I'm gonna try and drive this jet ski. I really don't know how it's gonna go, but we're gonna have to see. Oh, I'm so terrified. Ah! Okay, and no muy rápido. So, todo recto, yes? Ah! Eso es muy despacio, ¿no? Poco más. That was very fun, although very scary. And Daniel, I think he thought I was going to basically crash the jet ski. Because when you go pretty fast, it's quite scary. But well, it wasn't, no, estaba más o menos, ¿no?
No, lo hizo súper bien. Estaba muy bien.
Gracias. It's amazing though. What a beautiful location. Like all the scenery is beautiful, stunning. The scenery right now at sunset is so beautiful, especially the sky because it's turned pink and the mountains in the distance are shrouded in the mist. It is the stuff of fantasy, for real. Honestly, this country is blessed with so much natural beauty. El Salvador's Coatepeque, better known as the Santa Ana Volcano. It's the most active volcano in all of Central America. It's also the country's highest volcano at 2,381 meters above sea level. And today I'm embarking on a trek to its magnificent crater. First time ever hiking a volcano, so let's see how it goes. Very excited about this. We're at a bit of an altitude here, so you can already feel like there's a lack of oxygen in the air. Man, it is 1,000,000 degrees now, and it is really quite tough. I need to get there though. What was advertised as a relatively mild and easy hike is becoming a grueling couple of hours, all uphill on uneven, rocky ground through the Salvadoran jungle. Oh, now the terrain has gotten very, very rocky. Obviously, we're hiking a volcano. I am dying. Really, this is something else. Our group pushes on through the rapidly thinning air, picking our way through rugged terrain and clambering over rocks as we make our final ascent. This is intense. This better be worth it. And finally, there it is, just a few meters away from us, the promised land. Wow. Okay, it was totally worth it. It's unbelievable. Sitting inside the crater of this volcano is a stunning turquoise sulfur lake, with a color so bright it's hard to believe it's real. The hot mist rising from its surface. It's breathtaking. It's beautiful. El Salvador produces something we all love:
obsess about, frequently overdose on, and often can't function without. I'm talking about coffee. The country's western highlands, particularly the Apaneca Ilamatepeque mountain range, are best known for their volcanic soil and favourable climate that produce these prized coffee beans.
Acá comenzamos con la producción de la plantación. En este estamos en la sección de geisha.
La sección de geisha.
Sí, de esas puntitas que ves ahí es el preparo.
El preparo es como el comienzo de
la floración. Solo donde está eso.
El blanco. ¿Y qué hace?
Esa se termina de abrir, hace una flor.
Hace una flor.
Sí. Luego de 3 días, la flor se cae y queda la espiga para que crezca, comience a crecer el grano de café.
Oh, ok.
La finca lleva un proyecto agroforestal donde mezclamos muchos árboles frutales, ornamentales y maderables. También como cacao.
Cacao, wow.
¿Sí? Ahorita vamos a entrar a la plantación del pacamara.
Ok. Oh, wow.
Puedes ver la diferencia del grano del pacamara y el geisha. Este es el pacamara,
Pacamara
y este
geisha.
es el geisha.
Es más oscuro y más grande.
Es mucho más grande. Y vas a tener la dicha de poder probarlo. Trata de destriparlo sin morderlo.
¿Así?
Sí. Y
¿Esta es la semilla?
lo de adentro es la semilla. Puedes saborearlo.
Es muy interesante porque obviamente no tiene nada de sabor de café en este momento.
No.
¿No?
No. Es como entre un sabor entre licha y melocotón. Eso es el grano, que al final es lo que secamos y tostamos.
El Salvador's history is deeply intertwined with coffee. Whilst many Latin American countries built their economies on sugar plantations, the grain of gold transformed El Salvador into a wealthy coffee republic in the late 19th century. But with that came unequal social structures, land struggles, and civil war.
Hay una historia acá que se habla sobre las 14 familias.
Sí, ellos cultivaban el café y lo exportaban para Norteamérica. Eran las 14 familias más influyentes en todo El Salvador, controlando el 90% de El Salvador.
De la riqueza, ¿no?
Exactamente.
De la plata.
Porque
la
ya
élite del café.
Sí.
Pero el café está muy vinculado, creo, en este país con todo lo que ha pasado, ¿no?
Sí. Hay una gran historia de El Salvador en el área café y en el área política.
Mucha desigualdad, ¿no?
Exacto.
Y todo. Yeah,
Sí.
it's interesting.
Prácticamente el café cuenta la historia del país.
Yeah.
At the base of these mountains lies a string of quaint and charming towns. The vibes are relaxed. Things here haven't really changed much throughout the centuries and are done the old school way.
Hola, ¿cómo estás? Hola. Everyone's very friendly. I do love these towns because I feel like when you go to small towns, everyone knows each other, so it really feels like a community. Wow, look how cool it is. It's nice to see people just kind of going about their daily life. Love the little plazas and the churches as well. It's all just very quaint, small town vibes. This is the local mode of transport here, or one of the various ones. ¿Vas a ir a Salcotitan?
Sí.
¿Sí? Vale, gracias. Hola. Hola. ¿Cómo se llama esta forma de transporte acá? Pickup. Pickup. Okay, that's what it's called. Pickup. Yes, it's muy único. Esta forma de transporte. Yeah, pickup. Pero es más barato de los autobuses.
Sí, es más barato.
Ah, okay. It's cool. It's cheaper than the buses, although the buses are pretty much dirt cheap anyway. Basically, they don't really leave until the pickup truck is as full as it can be. So obviously, we're going to pick up people along the way though. That's why it's called a pickup truck. El Salvador's transport is pretty funny. Lots of people are running because we're going now. This is a very interesting mode of transport. First time riding on the back of a pickup truck. Quite fun. Hola! Quite the adventure. Hanging on for dear life on the back of a pickup. Everyone seems very used to it. ¿Cuánto es? 25? 25 centavos. Everybody gets on the bus. Little children, everybody. Ciao!
Salcotitan is a quiet, scenic small town which hides some of the best food in the country. A favourite is the classic Salvadoran dish of boiled cassava, known locally as yuca, and chicharrón, fried pork rinds served on a banana leaf with a side of spicy cabbage slaw and tomato sauce.
I love how crispy the chicharrón is. The food in these local joints is always so good. El Salvador is blessed with so many beautiful landscapes, and of course it has the Pacific coastline. So this is the beach, which is close to San Salvador, the capital city. It's La Libertad. It's got the gorgeous palm trees backing the beach. And the sand is very unique because it's kind of like black sand. This is what I absolutely love about El Salvador, the fact that for such a small country, it's got so many beautiful natural landscapes, from the beach to the volcanoes and the mountains. It's just been amazing exploring this country, and it just keeps on surprising me.
You don't get to choose where you're from. And though Salvadorans come from a country that has faced violence and instability for much of its recent history, they're among the most welcoming and generous people I've encountered in my travels. The future of El Salvador is a mix of hope and uncertainty, a unique experiment that has never been attempted before. Pulling a country out of corruption and gang violence is an incredibly tough challenge. But for the well-being of its people, we can only hope that their future will shine brighter than the tough years they've had to live through.